So we're at the JW Marriott in Phuket, and we've come turtle feeding. This turtle feeding project here. Show you some turtles.
Look, it's coming close to you. He said hello.
อันนี้ยังไม่ตัวนี้ไม่ที่เราปล่อยแล้วตัวมัน
ตัวบนขนาด
ไม่ได้เอากลับมานี่เนี่ย
ยังค่ะยังค่ะ Education facility. We have 3 turtles here. We have 2 green sea turtles, Tommy and JJ, the small one. We also have a Hawksbill Sea Turtle named Nangfa. Nangfa means angel for Thai. She's the only turtle that we have from the wild.
它有两
She was found
两
by
种海龟，一
fishermen
种是
tangled in
鹰
fishing
龟，
net.
一种是绿海龟。
So
那只
her
大的
front
眼睛
flipper
瞎
is
掉的，不
missing.
是小的是
And the other
绿
2
龟，
turtles came
那
from our
那
partner
是中等的
facility,
是叫鹰嘴
Phuket
龟，
Marine
知道吗？
Biological Center. They're located
你
down
听过
south
英文啊？
Phuket. They're a government organization that does a lot of work with raising sea turtles. So they work with the Royal Thai Navy and collect turtle nests that are found on the beaches. And they will hatch and raise the turtles
it's only got
for about
3
a
legs.
year. So they're about this big. And at that point they have a much higher survival rate in the wild. So their survival rate's about 86 out of 100 for every 100 eggs collected. In the wild, only 1 else. So while we feed them, we're going to feed Tommy in this enclosure because he doesn't have any eyes. He was born with no eyes. So the vet has determined that if he was in the wild, he wouldn't probably have made it out of the nest and into the water. He wouldn't have been able to follow the moonlight into the water. So we're very lucky to have him. We think he's one of the only blind sea turtles in the world because they wouldn't survive in the wild. And a few aquariums that we've talked to, they don't have any blind sea turtles either. So we feed Tommy with chopsticks. Because turtles do have a very strong jaw, they don't have any teeth, but they do when they bite, they can really injure you. So we feed him with chopsticks. And the other 2 can see their food, so it requires less work for them. So they get fresh seaweed that we grow over here. They also get fish pellets with some added nutrients in them. And we'll feed the Hawksbill Sea Turtle. Today she gets shrimp and mussels. So she's looking the highlights. You can see that the turtles can grow really quickly. Tommy is almost 3 years old and JJ is almost 2 years old. So in 1 year they can grow a pretty significant amount. And yeah, the green turtles can get up to 1.2 meters long, so they can get quite big. And the Hawksbill will stay smaller. She's from the wild, so we're not exactly sure how old she is, but the veterinarians have estimated maybe 4 or 5 years old. So they stay much smaller than the green sea turtles. My Cow Beach, the beach in front of the hotel, is a historical nesting site for leatherback sea turtles. And they're the biggest sea turtles we have in the oceans here. We still do occasionally get a few coming up to nest, but it's a much more rare occurrence than it used to be. And that's because leatherbacks feed mostly on jellyfish. And jellyfish look a lot like, or plastic bags look a lot like jellyfish in the ocean. So they are dying at a much faster rate than they normally would. Adult sea turtles are also poached. As you can see, their shells are really, really beautiful. And people collect their shells for decorations. So what we do here is a lot of education with local schools and local people to try to teach them how they can protect sea turtles and why it's not a good idea to take the eggs or take the adult sea turtles out of the ocean. That's about it for me. If the kids want to help feed them, they can come over and we'll give you some pellets. We just ask that they throw them into this tank because Tommy can't see them when you put them in here. If you guys have any questions, please feel free to ask me. My name is Katie, or you can ask Prow. Prow is the marine biologist here. And yeah, feel free. Also, because we are a government sanctioned place, we need to keep track of how many people and how many visitors we're getting every day. So if you wouldn't mind just signing up for your group of people, There's also a space for donations. We are a non-profit. You can charge it to your room, or there's a box over there if you feel like donating and supporting us. So thank you.
That's what a turtle looks like and how it eats.
How many kids here?